The book of Ruth begins with a family tragedy. A woman named Naomi leaves Bethlehem with her husband and her 2 sons during a famine, hoping for a better life in Moab. But instead of finding security, she loses everything. Her husband dies, and then both her sons die. All she's left with is one faithful daughter-in-law called Ruth. Naomi urges Ruth to stay behind and start a new life without her. But Ruth refuses. She says, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." So together, they make the long journey back to Bethlehem. When they return to Bethlehem, Naomi didn't even want people calling her Naomi anymore. "Call me Mara," she said, "because the Almighty has made my life very bitter." Then she says one of the saddest lines in Scripture. "I went away full, but the Lord has brought me back empty." Maybe you felt like that, like your story has reached its conclusion, like the losses are too great, like there's no way back. But Naomi couldn't see what God was doing behind the scenes. He wasn't absent, he was already at work. Not through spectacular miracles, but through ordinary faithfulness. A harvest field, a faithful daughter-in-law named Ruth, and a generous man named Boaz. What looked like coincidence was actually providence. Every step was carefully orchestrated by God. Notice something remarkable. God never brought Naomi's husband back. He never brought Naomi's sons back. These painful events of chapter 1 never changed. Instead, God redeemed what came after. By the end of the book, the women tell Naomi that Ruth is worth more than 7 sons. And Naomi is holding her grandson Obed in her arms. The woman who declared, "I am empty," finishes the story full. Not because the past disappeared, but because God rewrote the ending. And here is what Naomi could not have imagined. Obed, the grandchild that she was holding in her arms, became the grandfather of King David. And from David's family line came Jesus Christ, the Messiah of the entire world. Naomi thought God had finished writing. He was only just beginning. Maybe today you're standing in your very own Ruth chapter 1. If you are, don't mistake your current page for the final page. God may not undo every hurt, but He is a God that redeems. He doesn't waste suffering. He doesn't abandon His people. He keeps on writing. And if you're still breathing, He is not finished with your story. If you haven't, or even if you have, I encourage you to do it again. Read the book of Ruth and see how God works in pain. See how God works in misery, in difficulties, in challenges, in trying circumstances. God is not done yet, and see what God does next. God bless you, and I hope you have an amazing day.